All right, so look, one of the first things that dudes tell you is get your ass in the gym. Whether it's face LMS, whether it's uh, whether it's entrepreneurs in cars, whether it's Jordan Peterson, you know, everybody would tell Mr. Lucario, right? Everybody would tell you to get in the gym. If you're skinny, gain some muscle. If you fat, lose some fat, right? You can't have defined cheekbones if you're a fat fuck, right? No girls want skinny dudes. They want lean dudes with a little muscle or all the way up to um, football player type bodies, like running back, cornerback type bodies, well, muscular cornerback type bodies, running back type bodies. They like the tall motherfuckers too. But my point is, they like muscular dudes, not bodybuilder muscular, where it's all circles and shit, all just round, look like fucking swollen balloon bullshit. But they like muscular motherfuckers. So get in the gym. Now I'm not telling you to get your ass in the gym because I'm trying to sell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now, supplements don't work. Fuck a supplement. Fuck a protein powder. The only reason you need a protein powder is if you just don't want to eat, you don't have a big appetite, or you need to get your protein in and you don't have time to eat. Say you drive a job, you you're on a job for 18 hours at a time, 12 hours at a time. Maybe you don't have a microwave to microwave your food, or you don't want to pack 4 meals, so you just grab a bottle of water, you shake a bottle, throw some protein in, bam, shake it up while you're working, bam, it's done. You know, that's about it. But other than that, it's a waste of money. Should have give you gas, fuck your guts up, whatever. There are no supplements that work to put on muscle. Creatine is the only thing that will put on weight on you, and it's just intracellular water. It's not actual muscle. Any supplement that has ever worked to burn body fat or actually build lean muscle tissue either A, doesn't work, or B, if it's proven to work, has been outlawed. Nothing works. Save your fucking money and put that money on something else, whether it be a nice pair of designer jeans. You only really need two pairs of jeans. Two pairs of jeans and like 10 shirts. You know what I'm saying? The jeans look different with every shirt you fucking put on. So put that money into a nice pair of 100, 200 jeans, depending on what your style and fit is. A couple nice shirts, you know what I'm saying? A couple pairs of shoes, whatever products you need, whatever. But don't spend that money on supplements. It's worthless. Um, Basic shit in the gym: bench, squat, deadlift. Follow a basic program like Mad Cows 5x5, starting strength. You could do Jason Blaha's 5x5. That's another YouTuber. Check him out, Jason Blaha. He got a good program. Bro needs the basic shit: bench, squat, deadlift, overhead press, and bent row. Those 5 exercises hit every single muscle in your body. If you eat, you'll get swole as fuck. Simple as that. Um, like I said, I've been lifting for 31 years. I started at 12. I'm 43. I've been lifting for 31 years. I've always been the biggest dude I know, except obviously in the gym, so other big dudes. So, when I was in nightclubs, it never failed. At least once a night, some chick would walk up and rub my arms, right, or try to rub on my chest or something like that. So I know for a fact that women notice that shit. It is what it is. I'm not saying I've ever gotten pussy because some chick walked up, but it's a good opener. And whenever I do meet a chick and we doing what we do, that's always one of the compliments. That's always one of the things that she fucking talk about. You know what I'm saying? They always rubbing on my arms. They always rubbing on my chest. They always rubbing on my back. You know, it is one of the main sexual characteristics is sexual dimorphism in humans. Women are smaller than men, right? And if you can't change how tall you are, you could damn sure change how big you are, you know? And women may say they don't like muscles, but when they see muscles, they like muscles. I'm not talking about 280 pound at 5'3". I'm not talking about that. Well, you can't even wipe your own ass. Now I'm talking about Saquon Barkley. I'm talking about motherfucking Thomas Jones. I'm talking about uh, any NFL player any black NFL player that you've seen with a shirt off. Any of them cats. is what you're talking about. 6 foot 210, lean, abs, bow. As long as you got abs, you got the V cut at the bottom, you got veins in the abs, you got the additional you got the intercostals and serratus muscles that run up the side of the torso, right? At like a 45-degree angle. You got those muscles in, you got a thick bicep vein, maybe you have some quad veins. As long as you lean and you got some nice muscle, they're gonna love that shit. Alright? But you gotta get in that gym. It's good for your health. In addition, I do cardio. I do cardio every single day, an hour a day, 7 days a week, even on cheat days, rain, sleet, snow. We just had the coldest winter in 20 years. Schools were closed, banks were closed, my gym was open, my ass was up in there doing that cardio. Why? Number one, black men have a high incidence of diabetes and high blood pressure. I'm not having a fucking stroke just when I'm getting this game shit sorted out. B, there's nothing like a chick tapping out. There's nothing like a chick coming 3-4 times and asking to take a break because you don't wore her ass out. There's nothing like the look in her eyes when you just keep going and going and going and going and going and you don't get tired and she's wondering, oh my God, this guy's out fucking 20-year-olds. This guy's got stamina of a god. It's beautiful. So I do my cardio every single day. For all those reasons put together, plus the cardio is what helps maintain that leanness. I try to stay about 10%, tops 11% year round. Right around springtime, I usually will cut down to about 8, maybe 7 if I really feel like starving, which I rarely do, but I usually cut down. But I try to stay about 11% body fat, which puts me at about 240 on a Monday after a cheat Sunday, and then by Sunday morning I get down to about 233. I lose all the salt and water weight. So I guess you can call me about 235 at 6 foot even. So I'm a pretty big dude. But you don't have to be as big as me. I mean, I've been lifting my whole life. So you're probably not gonna get this big. But if you 6 foot and you can hit 200, 5'10", that's like 185. If you're 5'8", you could be 170. Lean abs, you're gonna look good and women gonna notice. As long as you dress to accentuate it, put on a fitted shirt, something that that hugs the arms real well, outlines the chest well. They gonna notice that shit. They gonna take notice. You stand up straight, don't slouch, you stand tall. They gonna notice all that. So that's essential. That's essential. So that's really the main thing that I can contribute to any looks maxing conversation from a standpoint of long-term experience. I'm in the process of doing some other things. I do height fraud, right? I'm 6 foot. On my profiles, I always add 2 inches. That's 6'2". I'm going to experiment in the future with a 6'4" on my profile with a boot and a 2-inch lift. That date I mentioned before on February 12th, the chick was 5'8". She wore a 3-inch heel. So if I had worn a regular sneaker or like a regular shoe, she'd have been an inch shorter than me. She'd have been 2 inches shorter than me, which, as you know, is almost imperceptible. That's almost eye to eye. So I put on a pair of boots that put me at 6'2". I put in the 3-inch. I put the 3-inch elevators in there. And so so basically I was standing around 6'4", 6'4" and a half. So I was about 6'4" and a half, and she was 5'11" in her shoes. So I towered over her, and from the moment I stood up, well, I mean, she was into me from the moment she saw me at the bar, but from the moment we walked over to the dining area, she was all over me, hands all over my arms, hands all over my chest. Now I'm not just saying that that's about the height thing, but I'm saying at 5'8", it mattered. Chick I'm meeting Saturday morning. She's a personal trainer. She's fit, but she's also 5'8". Chick I'm meeting Saturday evening. She 5'6". Probably gonna wear a 3-inch heel. Chick on Sunday, she only 5'5" in the daytime days, so probably not a tall heel, but still. So I do that too. You know, the elevators are cool. I put them under the insole. I wear custom insoles. I got flat feet, so I probably be more like 6'1" if my feet weren't flat. But so I put them under the orthotic. In the boot, I use a high top boot so I can really tighten up the top and give me a little bit more ankle support because I'm not really used to basically wearing heels and shit. I ain't used to wearing that damn elevator and that motherfucker, so it can be tricky. But I didn't have no problem with it. I walked around for most of the day today in my regular gym shoes that I train in with the 1-inch. And I felt noticeably taller. Cats that I'm the same height as, I was noticeably taller than them. So that was cool. So if you a short dude, you 5'8", do it. You 5'7", do it. You 5'10", do it. You know, don't feel weird about it, right? Women wear push-up bras. Women wear water bras. They wear miracle bras. A chick will put on concealer over every pimple, every blemish. She will put on foundation. She will put on blush. She will put on mascara. She will put on eyeliner. She will put on eyebrow pencil. These motherfuckers can even make their nose look smaller. They put lipstick on. A lot of them even put lipstick on 1/4 of an inch above the top lip and below the bottom lip to make their lips look bigger and fuller. They put whatever the fuck they put on to make their cheekbones look more pronounced. You know, make them look like their cheeks are kind of hollowed in. Like give them a cheekbone look. They do all this fucking shit. They put on fake eyelashes. They draw their eyebrows on, right? So if they could do all that, now we ain't even talking about implants, fat injections, nose jobs, sucking fat from the stomach and put it on the ass. We ain't talking about none of that shit. We ain't talking about the tanning. We ain't talking about the hair extensions. We ain't talking about none of that shit. Don't feel bad about putting a simple, and they wear fucking heels on top of that. So if you want to do a 1-to-1 comparison, you wearing a boot and a 2-inch lift in your shoe is the equivalent of her wearing a heel. You take the shoes off, you natural, she still got all that other bullshit on. Yes, these are women. Yes, they're vain, but they're also shallow as fuck and they judge us on everything we do. So if you want to get what you want to get, fuck what motherfuckers talking about. Do what you gotta fucking do. They do it. A 4 can look like a 7 so she can date a fucking 8. So you mean to tell me a chick that's the same level as you can do this, that, and the other so she could date a motherfucker twice as good looking as she is? Nah. Do it too. Put the motherfucking inserts in, man, if you need them. If you need them, it make you feel more confident. Anything that makes you feel more confident, do that shit. And that's why they feel bulletproof, because it ain't them. I remember when I was DJing, I was standing behind that booth, I felt untouchable. I felt invincible. I didn't like being out of that booth. I felt invincible, just like them. They feel invincible with a fucking corset on, with their titties pushed up to their fucking chin, with a pound of fucking makeup on, with all that bullshit on. They feel invincible. They feel fucking confident. And that's what gives them the confidence to tell you fucking no when they shouldn't be able to do it. So, don't feel ashamed. Don't feel feminine because you putting a motherfucking ass lift in your shoe. It ain't shit. Do that shit. Do whatever. Take whatever advantage you can take to get the fucking job done. We all the same height when we land down any fucking way. And if you get your ass in the fucking gym, she's going to be rubbing on your fucking abs and she ain't going to be noticing how much shorter you got when you took your motherfucking boots off. And they got a sock for that too. A sock with a motherfucking little gel insert in the back, give you 3/4 of an inch if you really that worried about it. Boom. Subscribe, like the shit, holla at your boy.